Amsterdam, a city that needs no introduction. In this vlog, we dive into the more contemporary side of its art and culture, hitting up some amazing museums and wrapping up our 2024 Christmas market season in style. We'll show you our must-dos, but take you off the beaten path to explore some hidden gems in nearby regions. Plus, we had our first ever game in the fastest growing sport that is quickly gaining popularity across Europe.
We are now in Amsterdam. We've got 4 days here, or maybe 5 days, 4 nights here, catching up with some friends. Some of Tasha's really close friends that she grew up with also are living here at the moment, and we're actually staying with them, which is super nice. Josh Nettleton, one of my mates, he's still here with us. He's got another 3 or 4 days until he flies home for Christmas. So it's going to be lots of catching up with people. And I've never been to Amsterdam. This is my first time. Tash said that she saw it through some googly eyes last time she was here. So yeah, let's say it's our first time really getting to see what Amsterdam's actually like.
Our first night, we hunted down a great restaurant serving up authentic Dutch food and probably one of the best apple pies we've ever tasted. So we highly recommend that you head here. On day 2, we grabbed quick coffees and...
The best cookie, 9.9.
Wow.
The best cookie I've ever had in my life. The best cookie ever.
Then we took ourselves over to Museum Number 1, Mokko Museum, which is currently featuring art installations showcasing works by prominent contemporary artists such as Banksy, Kaws, Takashi Murakami, and now Robbie Williams.
All right, we are right in the middle of Amsterdam and going to all the museums today. So we just did Mokko, which is the modern contemporary museum, which is by far my favorite. All my favorite artists were in there. We're about to do the Van Gogh Museum, and then behind us there's another modern contemporary art museum. So all of them really, really close together, like, 100, 200 meters. So see how it goes.
Nope.
Quick verdict.
No thanks.
No
Not
thanks.
for me.
Not for you. All right, Christmas market number 7, I think, in Amsterdam. We're actually walking through at midday because they just get so busy. It opened at midday, which is a couple minutes ago, and it's already busy. So rather than coming through here at night, we just thought we'd walk through the market in the middle of the day. But yeah, very similar to the others so far.
Christmas market number 5,
6.
6, and arguably Amsterdam's market has way better shops for variety. We bought this. Sean bought a really cool scarf.
Some pancakes?
I made pancakes. Let me put that in here.
Yes, yeah.
Get your pancakes. Everyone come get your pancakes.
Not only did Tash get Dutch pancakes, she now works here.
Only the best in Amsterdam. Yeah, I really like this market. It's really cool.
Most of the museums are going to take about 90 minutes to 2 hours to get through, so that's a whole day worth of exploring right there. Day 3, we decided to just cruise through the streets, finding some great art galleries, shops, and lots of takeaway sandwich stores and bars around every corner. Then, in the evening, we ended up going on the Winter Lights Festival cruise. This was heaps of fun, with standard drinks included in the cost of the tickets, plus a fantastic way to learn not just about the installations, but also about Amsterdam in general and the reason behind some of the unique architecture of some of the buildings.
said earlier that we've been really lucky with the weather for the last 4 months, but I don't know how lucky Tasha's been.
It's cold. It's cold and miserable.
It's lovely. Stop it.
As I ran back home to hang out in the warmth with my friends, Sean and Josh ventured off to the north side of Amsterdam, a wharf known as NDSM, which is very artsy, hosting an old shipping warehouse full of more great contemporary art installations and workspaces.
They can edit out that hiccup for me, Tashi. We are over on the north end of Amsterdam now. Strat Museum. You can see behind me just the scale of these pieces in here. The building itself is absolutely amazing. You can get a ferry across. Really bad weather today, so we got the train and a bus, but this is definitely worth coming to. Definitely worth coming to. This place is amazing. It's a great start. This is NDSM. Not sure if that's just the wharf or this exact building, but I have no idea what this is actually. Kind of doesn't feel like you're meant to be in here, but I don't know. Alright, we've just walked through this whole place. You can see how big this is. Absolutely massive down that way. It's huge all through here. There's a mezzanine as well, and then all of these buildings behind me. We assume it's like a co-working space for artists. As you're walking through it, each like block is completely different. There's heaps of artwork just laying around. I think we're just like a big collaborative space for artists to rent and work on, but it's super unique. Doesn't feel like we should be in here, but we're obviously not doing anything wrong. And then in the corner there behind Josh, there's a restaurant. Super cool space. I'd love to see this packed, and I think they do big vintage markets and stuff in the space that we're standing in now, because we saw some photos online, but it's a Saturday afternoon now. I wish we saw this place maybe throughout the week when everyone's here working. I just think it's really cool. I'm not sure if the Dutch are renowned as being friendly, but if they're not, they definitely should be, because everywhere we've been, the locals just seem to want to strike up a conversation. We just sat in here in Sir Pitter, met a local guy, you know, chatted with him for half an hour. They're just really, really willing to connect and have conversations, and I didn't know if that's something that the Dutch are renowned for, but it's been a really pleasant surprise. It's actually really, really nice. We did the really stereotypical tourist thing, went down the red light district. They're actually moving the red light district out of town. So there was lots of places up for rent and for lease. So it wasn't as busy as probably what it has been over the last few years. But still a cool thing to see. Oh God, how do you say this place? How do you say it? We'll put it up on the screen, but it... Jippy. Brand new. struggling. Don't.
We've even got a new padel racket.
Is this my sponsorship?
We were coming closer to the end of our time in Amsterdam, and Michael was kind enough to spend an afternoon showing us how to play padel. It has been dubbed one of the fastest growing sports globally, and we discovered why. This game is played in pairs and is insanely fun, although I'm not that great at it. And as the festive season sets in, we were reminded of the beauty and importance of connection. Spending time with longtime family friends was the perfect way to end this trip, heading straight into Christmas. Make sure you hit subscribe and follow us along, as in the next episode, we're going to share our time in England before Prague and Amsterdam even happened, and a little taste test into my first ever real Polish Christmas.